Welcome to 9308 Prince Charles, coming to you from Westminster Glen in West Austin. You guys have seen a bunch of product that I have brought to you from Westminster Glen, Long Canyon, from this area. We're 25 minutes to downtown, 15 minutes to the Domain for the best shopping and restaurants in town. Westminster Glen is a really cool neighborhood. I don't know, maybe 200 homes total, but it is connected with a common street to River Place. So you have access to the country club. You have two ways in and out of this neighborhood, which is really cool depending on which direction you're going. You're about 10 minutes from Lake Travis and about 5 minutes from Lake Austin, okay? Really great place to live. Super family oriented, the schools are awesome. This is Vandergrift High School, Texas State football champions last year, and we have been the robotics champion nationally, the band champion nationally for the high school, all kinds of cool stuff, plus a great education. But today, we're in 4,800 plus square feet, stucco stone tile roof, beautifully, just look how beautiful, bright the walls are, right? It is beautiful. Very Santa Barbara feel, white walls, white trim. Look at the beams that go across this family room. Really beautiful. The wood is finished. You have built-ins on both sides of the fireplace. The floors are stone, really pretty. The mix between the white walls, the beams, and the stone, it all works really well in this one. But as I said, built-ins, stone for the fireplace. Matthew, if you and I could trade places and you go this way, I want to give them a feel for what's behind me. So if you look at the size of these windows, right? Wood windows, beautiful trim. These are 3-point locking French doors. So what does that mean? It means that they are super expensive compared to what you see in most of the houses out here. Most of the houses out here, a lot of them at least have metal frame windows instead of wood. They have the normal doors that would cost about $600 a door, where these are close to $3,000 a door, okay? 3-point locking. When I pull up, locks at the top, locks at the bottom, and then locks here also, okay? More important, wide open kitchen and family room. We have bar seating here. We have more bar seating at the island here in the middle. Beautiful movement in the tops. If you look, kind of the waves going through, really pretty the way they're done. Huge breakfast area over there, and take a look at how much light comes in from those ginormous windows. I mean, it's beautiful. And we have Viking appliances. So we have Viking microwave, warming drawer, refrigerator, dishwasher, and big 6-burner commercial range. This is vented directly outside, beautiful with the backsplash. Everything in this house works really well together. Lots of cabinet space, lots of counter space for food prep. Over here, Matthew, I'm gonna let you go in on your own. So I will tell you guys, I'm not quite ready to go to market, so you guys are seeing it before the final staging stuff is done, but it's important because I want to get it out to you. Some of the closets are packed right now because we just finished the painting and we put things in so that I could get the video done. But in this case, Matthew, I do want you to go into the pantry. Even though it's got stuff in there, I want you to see it's a huge pantry with even a window for natural light. So great size pantry. And then as we come out of the kitchen, so this is originally designed as a formal dining room. First of all, look at the gorgeous windows. Right? Big arched window in the middle, and this is a massive room. We have our wood beams again. You have lighted niches on the back side, and you have room for a ginormous table and to be able to have hutch or furniture on the sides, okay? And down this hall, we have something that just about everybody seems to be looking for, and that is when the kids come in from the garage, boom, you got the hooks, you got lockers underneath here, you got storage room up here. Utility room has a sink, and the garage is way overpacked with stuff to get ready for this. But I'm telling you, it is a ginormous, oversized 3-car side entry garage, okay? All right, storage space here, nice storage closet. When you came in, I met you guys in the foyer here, and we immediately focused on the backyard, right? You were looking beyond me, it's beautiful. This is what you want with a pool. If you're going to have a pool, it isn't just the swimming, it's all the time you're not swimming where you look out and see the water, right? There's a waterfall out there, it's absolutely beautiful. Massive bank of huge windows, and as you're looking right now, look how private it is. Really well done with the landscape. All right, up front. Here's our front door. Beautiful. Look how the wood's finished. Same with the big doors in here. So this is our study right off the front door. Massive doors. Look, wainscoting on the bottom. Big closet over here. 2 big windows, crown molding, ceiling fan. Now, if you needed to have another bedroom and bath on the first floor, you could have the desk pushed this way, and you could have a pull-out here, so if parents need to be on the first floor, because what I have right next to us is a full bathroom, okay? So we come through this door, and we have a full bath. Behind this, Matthew, if you'd walk in, is the shower. So perfect if you have mom and dad come stay with you. They can be on the first floor. And then over here all by itself, on the far end of the house, the master suite. And look how beautiful. You guys notice so far you've seen no carpet? That will not change when we get upstairs. We're gonna have wood floors going everywhere. Beautiful wood floors in here. Crown molding on the ceiling, raised up ceiling. Big room, lots of space. French doors leading to our own private little patio out here for just the master suite. Very nice. Short distance over to the pool. And then coming back towards the master bath. All right, I have 2 closets to show you, and they're big walk-ins. But I am going to show them to you when you get here. Because today, once again, we just finished painting. All of the stuff that had been lying around is in these closets getting ready for this video, okay? But big walk-in closet over here, equally big walk-in closet over here. And then the master bath. Beautiful. So we have the tub as the focal point in the very back. We have lots of windows for glass, natural light. The shower here, rainwater, plus the wand, plus the normal shower head. And then look how these are finished out. Each of the vanities, so we're done in stone, but each of the vanities has then a backup counter behind it. This one was storage underneath. And this one with an open spot for a chair. So this is kind of the makeup one. I'm not saying who's doing the makeup. I'm just saying this is where you can do makeup, okay? And back here is the private potty with a door on it. All right, so you guys have seen the first floor. Beautiful. Again, no carpet. As we come back out here, we have a staircase that is really pretty, okay? I'm gonna meet you guys upstairs, but Matthew, if you'd even show them up from here, I just think it's a really pretty staircase. You have the ascending windows going up with the stairs, then in the turret up at the top, beautiful wood beams, and you got windows all the way around for natural light. This was a very expensive build when it was new. All right, I'll meet y'all upstairs. Okay, upstairs. As I mentioned, there is no carpet, so we have wood floors upstairs also. We come up the beautiful stairs, you see all of the wood, you see the windows surrounding all the way around, and we land in a ginormous, beautiful game room. Built-ins, both sides, massive bank of windows, so you have tons of natural light, but this is a really, really big room. I would tell you what I think it is, but I'd be wrong. So we're gonna go with really, really big, okay? And we also have 3 bedrooms up here. So, first bedroom. Oh, by the way, I didn't take you in the garage, so this one also has a central vac system, okay? I could have shown you the canister, we didn't go in the garage. Bedroom 1 upstairs. How about this? Great size bedroom. This is I don't know how big this bed is, but it's a pretty huge bed. Has an extra sitting area over here, great closet space here, solid core doors everywhere, good quality windows everywhere. This was a really high-end build. Into the bathroom. Beautiful. We have our sinks here with a door that closes off so that one kid can be in the shower while the other one's out here brushing their teeth. Very well thought out. Bedroom number 2 upstairs. Great size bedroom, right? Really great size bedroom. We have windows up high, we have windows over here, we have a window seat here with storage underneath, and we have closet and closet. Tons of storage space. As we go across the hall, we have a great closet here for games and things for the game room. And then we come into this one. So what's interesting is this has actually a closet here, stuff full of stuff. But this closet, to give you a feel, I'd have to walk in to get things, and it goes from here all the way across to here. So what is that? That's an 8-foot closet. It's closet number 1 of 2 in this room. So what this is really like a second master bedroom upstairs, okay? Beautiful wood floors, tons of natural light, windows up high above the bed, windows here overlooking the pool and waterfall. Matthew, if you'd come over here and just give them a glance out back, I just think it's really pretty to see the water flowing like it is. Beautiful. And you see how private it is. And this one has its own full bathroom. Nicely finished, very neutral, shower, vanity, toilet, and then this is closet number 2, which is full of stuff right now, but it is a walk-in closet. So I go about 3 steps in and then it goes all the way to the left and to the right. So 2 closets in this room, right? So as a recap for upstairs, we came up the beautiful staircase and we land on the wood floors. We have the game room, a ginormous open space with tons of windows, tons of natural light, built-ins on the far side, really cool. We had a big bedroom here, we have a big bedroom there, and we have what would likely be like a guest suite here with its own bath, but also with 2 closets. So if you needed a second master bedroom, that is truly a second master bedroom with 2 closets, okay? 4,800 square feet, over an acre, in phase 3 of Westminster Glen. Phase 3 is the newest section of the neighborhood, so it has typically the biggest and most expensive houses with the nicest finish, okay? This one happens to have the tile roof and the beautiful windows and beautiful floors and solid core doors, M-Tech hardware on the doors. You know, it's the little things when you're building a custom home that truly add up. For those of you who have built a house, you already know this. For those of you who haven't built a house, the M-Tech hardware that's on these doors, those handles for each door, about $150. If we went like a lot of houses and we had a quick set that came from Home Depot or online, $15 to $20 versus $150. And you know when you grab them, they're super heavy, okay? Very beautiful high-end build, and when you hear the price, I think you're gonna absolutely love it. We are in the back of the neighborhood. We're on a corner, but there are probably maybe 10 or 12 houses past us at this corner, okay? Very little traffic. All right, next, I'm gonna meet you guys out back and I'm gonna show you a really cool pool, covered patio, TV hanging out there, like really awesome stuff. I'll see you outside. All right, welcome to the backyard. First thing, where do we land? Covered patio, beautiful. See the way the wood ceiling is? Look at the lighting out here. Really pretty lighting. We have French doors over there that'll take us into the kitchen. We have French doors here that take us into the family room. We have seating over here. And remember when I talked about the master bedroom and its own private patio? That's on the other side of that wall over there, okay? So, Matthew, we don't have to go through the whole yard, but from right here, let's just show. Look how beautiful the pool is. Waterfall coming down. It's super private and peaceful back here. Notice over there a big playscape. Notice that the entire backyard is fenced with wrought iron. For kids and dogs, easy to keep them in, and you guys know the cost of wrought iron fencing has gone way up, so this is prohibitively expensive in many places, but it's beautiful. It is a beautiful finish, and it serves the purpose. And because this is an area where, aside from the mail person, there's very little traffic that's going to be out here. So it isn't like you need big walls for privacy. The backyard feels very private as it is. But man, the trees are beautiful and they're in the right place to afford you the privacy and the shade from other neighbors. As I said, the pool, I think it's beautiful. The layout of this backyard, really, really well done. Whomever did it from the beginning, because this entire pool is visible from the master, from the family room, and from the kitchen and breakfast area. So you're enjoying the water all the time, even when you're not in it, right? Again, man, we're in such a great location, guys. We're in the back of the neighborhood, very little traffic. We're connected to River Place, so you have the country club very nearby. If you have a golf cart, you could get there from here with the golf cart. Like, this is a really cool place. Stucco stone, tile roof, super high-end finishes, 3-point locking doors, great windows, Wood floors. We don't even have carpet in here. You have, I mean, it's just really, the kitchen done with all Viking appliances. And you guys know, look, I'm not knocking other houses, but a lot of the houses I sell out here will have KitchenAid. The difference in those appliances, the appliance package for Viking is probably a $60,000+ difference. To have this kind of tile roof, the tile roof, because you have to then beef up the walls to support the weight, easy an extra $100,000. The windows, huge upgrade for the high-end windows. This is, in addition to all the things you got to see, these are the things that most people don't pay attention to. This is a really high-end build. We're 25 minutes from downtown. We're 15 minutes from the Domain, right, for the best shopping and restaurants in town. This gives you everything you want with amazing schools and a quick shot everywhere, super private, great neighbors everywhere. All of this priced at $2.39. But these spectacular handmade Italian shoes do not come with the house.